Before they would take my vitals, they were asking me for a down payment. Hey.
Hello everyone, welcome to Mother Made Easy. I'm Kai. So today I'm taking you to the Talkative Mom Mix and Mingle. It promises to be so much fun, and I'll be bringing you every little detail today as the events unroll. So stay tuned and come along. Before coronavirus, the beaches were the main hangouts during holidays. But today, of all days, well, I can't say of all days because we are not in the normal times. The beaches were quite empty. Can you feel my excitement as we approach the venue? The setup outside was amazing. This is where all the chop happened. The ambience inside was incredible. Now see backdrop. We had all these yummy goodies for sale at incredible prices. Products from Getpaged, Kids Kitchen, Yvette, and Mommy Spoonfuls, as well as peanut butter from the Peanut Butter Queen, Dio Foods. Then came the grand arrival of Eno of Talkative Mom. We took individual shots with her after her photo session. And yours truly had to be the first, of course.
Oh, you find it. There's a tulip with a number on it. You see, there's So 28. Who has 28?
I don't think the person
from you check. Who has 28?
Please, I'm changing my sitting position.
$45.
You're not here.
Who is 45? I'm really changing. You're 45. Take us through how to hide veggies in meals. You know, different things we can incorporate in meals that are healthy, that are still delicious. So Yvette, what are you doing for us this morning?
Okay, so I'm preparing beetroot pancake and fruity mash cake.
Again, yours truly volunteered together with Erica from Dio Food to taste the baby foods that had been prepared. And I must say they were delicious. As in Cancer puts it, we are children of God, so yes, we had to taste the food.
Okay, so Petrina, what are you making for us?
Okay, so I'm all about using up all your leftovers. So today we're making some spicy barbecue. It's gonna take like 5 minutes to make.
This barbecue was absolutely delicious. I'll leave a link to the recipe.
And I love that she just was so open about her journey, because not so many people open up about that part, because like considered like the ugly part of like motherhood and all that, but she's been very open. So please walk us through.
I was very open. I remember the first time I actually posted it online, that was on my birthday, my 31st birthday. So it went a little like, my 30th birthday could have gone this way, but I didn't because of what happened to me in my heterotopic pregnancy. I asked the doctor, are you sure it's only one? And the doctor was so rude and told us that, what do you see on the scan? Isn't it one safe baby in the womb? It was so sad. You can't question them. Do you study the science with me when you're there when I'm just buying that? so I was like, okay, let's be shush. And then the whole time there was one baby really trapped. Oh wow. This is so sad. I say it now with like smiling, but it's heartbreaking when you even diagnosed it and then they didn't believe you or they just shut you up.
Before they would take my vitals, they were asking me for a down payment.
Hey.
You know who they asked me a down payment? Someone was, I was a vegetable.
I was doing number 1, number 2 at the same bloody time. I was in a wheelchair. You're asking me to deposit money before you give me a bed.
Hey, that's
Let's be mindful what we say to one another. If you have nothing to say, shush.
yeah.
Be kind.
Chichi lost those twins, but is currently blessed with another beautiful set of twins.
Speak things into being.
Now, I want you to walk us through that, okay? Because I know your boy is very young and you have 2 older girls. Was it a surprise baby? Were you expecting it? Did you want a boy so bad? You know, things like that. Like, what has that been like for you? And combined nervousness. Let's talk about that.
Okay. It's funny you chose that. So we call him an oops baby. And it's a funny story. It's funny how everything happening today is so intertwined, because when I suspected I was pregnant, I was devastated. I went home that night and put the little onesie in a box and added the sonogram and wrote on it Edwin Jr. So Daddy came home that night and I was like, oh, the girls went to bed. They really wanted you to see this, so you take the box and you open it. And he opened it and he was like, what is this? What is? And again, my husband is a typical Ghana man.
Hey.
Like, yeah, he's not really about all those things. So he opens the box, looks inside, what is this? Then he sees Edwin Jr. and he's like, oh my God, this is the guy the whole night. So long story short, oops baby is now Daddy's like, you know, Daddy's actually babysitting today.
You know, I love Talata's message, which said that be present as a mom, but don't try to be perfect.
Let's give ourselves 1 year. Let's settle down. Let's settle down. Let's plan before the kids start. So, and I think I wanted to go in for a contraceptive device. My mom overheard us talking about it. So one day I was there, she called me, she's like, please, I dreamt that contraceptive device. And she has dreams like that, so I was like, okay, no need for contraception. We'll do it the local way, like use the app, the calendar method. I said, okay. But you see, I had forgotten that I was supposed to menstruate on my wedding day, and I didn't want the PMS and all that. So I took a medication. There's a medication you can take to actually shift your menstrual period. So say it again. So I took a medication, and it has shifted my period, but I've forgotten. So I was still following this app, the calendar. So we're doing our thing. So I started feeling unwell sometime late February. And I was like, oh, maybe malaria. And I didn't even treated. Oh, still, I'll feel very tired in the morning. Getting up was a hassle. And then my boobs felt heavy. But you know, before your period, so your boobs get a bit heavy. So I was like, hey, this period, yeah, better power. The boobs were really, really heavy. So I was so slow. I was like, what's going on? So then I went to the lab. I didn't want anyone in the hospital to know. If I didn't want anyone to know, so I went to the lab. I asked for the lab pregnancy test kit. I was like, oh, let me do it.
And that is the amazing story of how the Batson twins were born.
Really wouldn't think about it. And I actually meet people who come in and they want to terminate a pregnancy. And these days I'm in a better position to advise them, because once upon a time, I was also at that point.
So I didn't want children, but I know my husband did. I had the conversation with him, very early on. But I said, you know what? If I have a child, I'd want to have a child with you. So we get married, and I'm the kind of person who, when I hear people have gotten pregnant shortly after they got married, I'm like, seriously? You guys, get to know each other, spend some time, build on the relationship. Because you know children want to see that now. And so we got married in August. I think about a month and a half afterwards, I started feeling sick. So I said, okay, let me just, eat healthy and things like that. And then it subsided. Then 2 weeks afterwards again. So I told my husband, I'm like, my body is fighting an infection.
We are so good to diagnose ourselves.
A beautiful infection. I'm like, I can tell my body is really trying to fight something, and I need to figure out how to help my body fight this infection.
Can come.
So like 3 days later, I said it again, and he was standing. I will never forget. He was standing at the door, and he goes, "Oh, maybe you should check." And I was like, "Check for what?" It's like pregnancy. And literally, I felt anxiety from the bottom of my feet all throughout. So I went and did a pregnancy test. I bought it, came home, and then peed on it. Literally, they say wait, I've forgotten if they said 5 or 3 minutes or something.
Yeah, 3.
As the pee was moving, the line, like literally, it was just like that. And I was like, I sat on the side of my bathtub and I wept. Yeah, I'm really sorry if this rubs anyone the wrong way, but this is my story. I wept. So I was like, how in the heck am I pregnant now? So my mind again, haven't you heard of false positives? It happens. People will test positive and they're not pregnant.
I actually have a video about false positive pregnancy test. I'm going to leave a link in the description box.
That they wouldn't find anything. I just like, oh, look! There she is. And I looked at this bean-like thing and tears. But in my journey, one of the things I do with my clients is that it's okay to feel how you feel. Yeah. Our judgments of our feelings make them even worse. And please, if you have chosen to bring a child into this world, if you have chosen to be a steward or a guide for a child, this is your challenge to be better. This is your challenge to look at yourself in the mirror and understand these things. It's such a passionate area for me, because if you look at yourself right now, you realize that you're your mother, you're your father, you're a product of them. Things that they said to you, things you believe about yourself, self-esteem, the words we say to our children. What I want to say is telling your kids the truth. That's very important. I made it a point that this was something that I was going to do. And now when I'm leaving, you remember that thing that used to happen to us? Oh, wait for me. Oh, go get your slippers and come. You come and your parents are gone. So heartbreaking. And it's funny, but you don't realize that it teaches us to not trust people subconsciously. But guess what?
I know you've done this.
Because I do it, and now my son will be going to the room, right? He will turn around like maybe 9 times. Mom, don't leave, Mom.
Tell your kids the truth. Oh, don't eat it. Why shouldn't I eat it? If you eat it, and if you swallow the seed, a tree will grow up.
I feel like I've missed a lot, even with the little that I've heard from Sharon and Petrina. So much has been shared here, and I really feel blessed to be here. Thank you so much for putting this together. Yeah, I shared the experience, of going through childbirth and of. We had talked about this. We knew that we wanted 2 kids. We had their names. The idea of the perfect family, you have 1 boy, 1 girl, so everybody will be telling you, even if you have 3 boys, try and get a girl, and and then you can't stop. And then for some people it doesn't, you keep going. And I always think, even listening to Sharon share her experience here, I think that's one of those things as well, the fear of childbirth. and it's in the Instagram live that you mentioned. We had an Instagram live together, myself and Eno, where she mentioned that it's actually a thing, to be afraid of childbirth and what you possibly could, what could possibly go wrong in that experience.
Gloria shared her birth story as well as some nuggets about business. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have met all these amazing souls. Mommy Spoonful, Pregnancy Matters, Trish, AC, Perpetual, A Cancer, the Art Castle GH, Gloria, and my newfound twinnie, Eno's mom.
Hello everyone, meet AC. We're getting with AC. My name is AC. Yeah. So please, my channel name is Mingle with AC, and we talk about all things motherhood. So she's going to leave a link in her description to my YouTube channel. Please go ahead and subscribe and comment and like and share, and make sure that if you're not subscribed to her, you're watching